Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. I just updated to Ableton 12.4. We're going to make some beats in here. It's been a minute since I made beats in Ableton, so we'll see how this turns out. All right, so firstly, apparently they updated their erosion plugin, the delay plugin. So let's start off with delay because we can do a lot of cool stuff with delay. So let's go to their sounds. I'm just going to load up sounds. I don't know anything about Ableton in terms of like what they've updated over time. So let's go to sounds, see what we can find here, y'all. I love the categorization here, that does help. So let's go to piano and keys and then go to piano specifically. Let's do childhood home piano, sounds pretty dope. All right, so it'd be cool if we could add an envelope. This kind of just rings out by itself. Okay, that was the sustain pedal. Let's turn this up a little bit. All right, so it has a vibe to it for sure. All right, so I'm just trying to find a direction for this sound here. Let's, I wish they had a like tap, oh, they do have tap tempo. But I wish they're, like you could click in here and just type whatever you gotta type. All right, let's turn the metronome on. Again, y'all, it's been a minute. So we're writing in F minor so far. All right, so let's start there. Start with some basic chords. So we're playing F minor and E flat. And I think we have count in, right? Yeah, let's do count in, 1 bar. All right, y'all, like I said, it's been a minute, so bear with me here. Let's record this. All right, so let's stop there. I played one wrong note, so I want to make sure I address that. So let's set the loop and loop this thing. You guys will get the project files for free. Just go to busyworksbeats.com/betterbeatmaker. Okay, so I guess we have to turn the sustain pedal up. All right, there's a sour note. Let's double click in here and fix this. Now, I used to say that the piano roll was just not ideal, mainly because I just had it too small. So once I understood that you could like make this bigger, I was like, oh. All right, so making it bigger usually does help. And we need to turn on this headphone. I don't know, I forget how to shrink. Okay, here we go. So you gotta use that magnifying glass to like shrink the height so you can see the notes. So once I got used to Logic Pro, this wasn't as daunting of a piano roll, but the FL piano roll is just supreme. All right, let's loop this. Now the cool thing is we can also come in here and we can quantize. Debating if I want to quantize. So instead of quantize, let's just convert this to audio. And I believe the command is Command J if I'm not mistaken, or is that conjoins? I forgot all the shortcuts. We're gonna bounce track in place. Let's actually bounce it to a new. So we're bouncing it to a new track so we keep the MIDI the same. And then we could do cool stuff like chop it with Command E and just do cool stuff. So let's double click in here and it treats it as if this is a separate file, whereas FL Studio treats everything the same. So we're gonna click in here and just do cool stuff like switch the chopping mode to, let's do complex. Let's change the tuning down an octave, -12 semitones. And let's reverse it. Just do weird stuff. All right, let's Gotta figure out how to unmute this. Instead of pitching it down, let me hear what it sounds like normal. Let's do something else. There's also another mode in here called beat mode, and we can basically have it chop per, I believe it's transients if I'm not mistaken. Again, it's been a minute since I went through all this, but so now it's a little more jumpy, and then we can have a loop forward backward to create like a granular smeary sound. And then we can make it smaller. So let's do. It's hard to hear because we're going forward and back. All right, let's find another sound that we can layer in here. Let's right click, go to insert MIDI track, and let's go to the sounds area and let's sort. So this sorting thing helps so much because before it was just daunting to go through the sounds category, not gonna lie to you guys. You had to go on different folders. It was just all over the place. Let's go to a mallet of some sort. And let's try just all mallets. Let's try this little analog because it has a tail to it. I like the sound, it's just a little too heavy. Let's turn it down. This would be a good sound to add that new delay on, so let's add that delay. So I love Ableton for its sound design capabilities, that's for sure, especially with audio. Let's add a delay in here. And apparently they have some new, I don't know how he got to it. Okay, so you click LFO, switch this, I think, to time, or whatever I don't know what they did on the video. So let's offset the left and the right. Let's add this little single tone. I tried to get fancy and I played the way wrong note. Let's change that last note. So I like these notes. We need to quantize these. Let's hit Control A. And man, these DAWs have become so like convoluted. Like, where's quantize? You know, like basic beginner level stuff. Where's quantize? So you have to right click or hit Command U in that case. And that's it. Turn these headphones on. So this should have a nice ending. Oh, damn. Why is it not pitch bending right? This ending note is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. All right, so we're gonna keep that, even though that is acting kind of strange. So now we have, you know, somewhat of a top line. We have the chords. That's why I like starting with chords. Chords give you everything you need for the foundation of your track. Why is this last note just playing random notes? Sounds random. All right, let's highlight these and hit Command, was it D to duplicate? Again, it's been a grip since I've been in this DAW. Come on, a freaking Ableton. All right, highlight this, Command D. There we go. All right, now let's add some more like glittery sounds in here. Let's go to sounds. Let's try some kind of guitar this time. And let's do maybe a harp. Just playing this sound over again. Trying to figure out why there's a delay on these. Alright, so now let's come up with something with this little harp. I feel like this sound needs a ton of reverb, so let's send it over to the send. I forget, this is the delay send. Here's the reverb. I think it's the sound itself. It's a little too muted. We need something a little more. That's we're doing way too much. Huh. Maybe let's just go with a guitar. These sound like StarCraft guitars, which is a good thing. Not really feeling these. Maybe we could do something with this. It needs processing though, so let's go to the effects. Let's see what erosion can do to the sound. I have no idea what erosion even is. I think it's like, let's just turn it up. It's like a lo-fi type thing. So we can add like a lo-fi guitar. Let's add that little dun, dun in there. Then we're gonna add some delay. Of course, you gotta hit record, you play all the wrong notes. That's not the right note. So I like the texture it adds. It's very cool. It's very noisy. So I like the second half. The first half I played the wrong notes. I just don't feel like editing that. So we're gonna delete that. Let's give this a little more of a vibe. Let's add some delay. Let's make it bounce around. Bouncing around, bouncing around, bounce. Let's add some morph. I don't even know what that does. Where's ping pong mode? Where is ping pong mode at? Where is it? Here it is, ping pong. So we need some kind of bass to like liven this up a little bit. This is just a little lo-fi. So here's where I'm gonna pull from an 808 sample here. Let's go to busyworksbeats.com because we have a ton of 808s. From some of these. Use this one. It's kind of subby though. A little flat, a little sharp. How do we get to the tone in here? Well, alright, let's detune this thing. up here so we could actually hear. Now it's in tune. We had to subtract it by 30. Let's go back. Alright, let's record this bass. We're doing F as the root, sharp F, and then C. So I just play fifths, octaves. Let's roll this back. Let's quantize these notes. Hit Control U. And let me make sure we can. I might swap it to 808. This 808 is a little too like throw. It just throws itself too much. It's like boom, like that. A little too much. Let's see if we can swap this out. This one's a little more tame. It's still out of key though, so we gotta, what's the shortcut? Shift Alt. Man, I'm forgetting all the shortcuts in here. Whoa. So shift up, I think pulls it up an octave if I'm not wrong. I don't know what I just did. Hopefully I did the right thing. It's hard to see these keys, man. There we go. Yeah, so shift up, and what's the, let me see. What's note to note shift? If shift is octave, then what? Okay. So I don't know how to shift down and up. I forgot that shortcut. Just one semitone. So now we're just trying to tune this 808. It's just a tiny bit sharp. Maybe it's just that sharp note. Let's just change all the sharp notes here. Now the thing is, how do we change it easily? I don't know. So I'm just gonna pull them up. So let's swap the 808. We need something that we can add distortion to. This one's almost like too distorted. If I can't find one, I'm just gonna go with Spins 808. I don't have time to be trying to guess. Let's add this little laser sound that was kind of accidental, but it sounded dope. Now we need to go to the drum rack to add drums. There's one thing I wish they would automate, because doing this every single time is so tedious. Like, just have a preset when you drag in drums that loads up a drum rack instead of us doing all this. Let me record these little zips before I forget. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2. Let me do it again. My bad. Yeah, let me do it with my right hand this time. So I don't want to overkill that. I just wanted to add those little zaps. We're gonna switch to 808 though. The 808 just needs to be changed. All right, now let's go back to this 808. We need a long tail 808. See if we down another octave. It's just a little too low. See what happens if I pull the C up an octave. Let's distort this 808. Start adding some effects in here. Now let's check out their audio effects. So we did erosion, but let's try. I think there's one called like, not the saturator, but there's roar. I think that's what it's called. Let's try this one and then also try the saturator. Start with the saturator first. Let's put a little soft clipping on here. So basically we can send more low frequencies to this to create more of a buzzy sound. Alright, and then we can widen out the sound using the new chorus ensemble. Most people are too afraid to use width on 808s. Simple little small chorus won't hurt it. And we could drive this a little more aggressively. Back the low amount so it doesn't drive the lows as much. So now we got to turn this thing down. This thing is slamming. So that chorus definitely adds a vibe. And another thing, we need these notes to be dragged all the way out. Now I don't know the shortcut for it. I think it's shift. No, that is not it. Let me see if there's a shortcut for this. All right, so it's apparently it's this. Okay, so it's a little button on the left side that says legato. That's the button we're looking for. We got lucky there. So now we just got to balance this distortion. It's a little heavy right now. So the reason this bass stands out is because there's no competition for the bass area. It's just all light sounds and then bass. That's why it's cutting through so much. Let's start adding some modern plugins like Shaperbox. Let's go to plugins. Shaperbox. Now I see why people like use Shaperbox. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Where's it at? Plugins. Is Shaperbox not on here? I definitely have Shaperbox. Let me figure out why it's not here. All right, so I'm scanning plugins right now. It's just taking forever, so we're gonna have to keep making the beat. So basically here in the 808, I just dropped the C down an octave. So it's not up an octave. So it just rumbles a little bit more. So in the meantime, let's load up some drums. Let's see if, let me go to my go-to kit. So I'm waiting for Shaperbox to load up. Just taking a grip to scan all the plugins. Let's add a little snare in here somewhere. Let's shorten the snare. Envelope somewhere. Alright, so I'm trying to use an envelope. Here it is, duh. So we're gonna see these pop-ups as I go. Sorry guys. Alright, let's add the snare in here. Shut down. Yeah. Hopefully everything's scanning right. All right, so we're gonna take these notes, hit Command. My screen's like glitching, y'all, so if it crashes, I'll have to reset the video. Let's hit Command U, quantize those notes. All right, so hitting Command D did not do that right, so we have to make sure it's similar. It's a latch paste. It's not gonna paste the exact starting time, so we have to make sure that there's no excess overlap like in FL. I feel like this song just needs like I might group all this audio together and just, I don't know, do something weird with it. Let's bounce this to a new, wait, bounce tracks in place. Let's do, can we combine these? Consolidate. All right, I don't know what this just did, so let's see what this is. I don't think that did what I wanted it to do, so let's Control Z that. So I think consolidate was just consolidating the audio. What I'm trying to do is bounce, I guess. Bounce to new tracks. I want one track. All right, so it takes the MIDI and makes it audio. Sorry for all these pop-ups, you guys, but I have 800 plugins that it has to scan. I just don't have time to be sitting there waiting for 800 plugins. All right, so let's hit Shift. See if we can hit Control. Can we conjoin? I'm trying to conjoin multiple audio. My God, iLock is literally the bane of my existence, y'all. All right, let's see if we can group these together some type of way. Consolidate. Let me start here first. Let's move this out the way. There we go. Boom. And what I'm trying to do is pull these together into one thing. All right, so in FL, they have a different term for it. And here, I wonder why we can't conjoin these easily. It's not that big of a deal, y'all. I'm just trying to make it one thing so we could add audio effects to the one thing instead of all these different clips. Stuff like reverse the audio, just do weird stuff to try to make it sound different. Now that it's audio, we can do weird stuff like reverse. Here's where we can hear that transient thing. Let's switch it to tones and mess with the grain. Now we're at plugin 500 out of 800. We're almost there. So now it's going to sound like stuttery. Now I wonder what happens if we pitch this up and add the grain. See what that sounds like. Let's go 12 semitones. Let's do 24 to be crazy. I feel like this would sound cool if I had Shaper Box loaded, but let's add some kind of audio effect over it, like an auto filter. So this is called auto shift. Oh, that's okay. That's what that is. We don't want auto shift. I'm looking for filter. Let's do auto filter. Sounds kind of weird. So it's not moving. Make it a little chorus here. Let's have some auto pan. Almost at 800. Let's go back. I feel like it just needs like a digital sound because everything feels organic. Let's add another track. Let's try to find a digital sound this time, like a synth. Let's go to sounds here. Clear out the filter and let's go to, where's synthesizer at? Category for synth. Okay, synthetic and easier if they had like a category for like polyphonic, monophonic. They just have a synthetic category. Kind of vague. So instead of these, let's go to their instruments. It's been a minute since I used their instruments. I forgot all the names of all these, so bear with me, y'all. It's been a minute since I used all this stuff. There's one called like operator. What's operator? So I opened up Shaperbox. We're gonna add this on the piano and just try out different stuff. Now I don't have the full library, I'm downloading it, so we're gonna have to use presets. I don't know how to use this thing though. How do we go back to default? Turn this on. So I just want the, let me see if I can target just the tuning effects. How's that default? What? Okay, let's go to, this is not very clear how to use this thing, so what is all this? Let's do pitch and time. Alright, so I want to solo specifically the tuning. Now it's going to sound more like video game-esque because now we're adding synthetic pitch bend to the sound. I'm going to mess with the 808 a little bit. So for some notes, I'm going to truncate the notes because every note being drawn out. The 808 sounds a little delayed. I'm going to have to check the sample and make sure there's no gap in the sample because it sounds like there's a little gap. Because it goes dun, dun, like that. So let's drag it over. Could be these. It might be the chorus actually. Oh, something's causing a delay. Or maybe that's just the tuning of the Shaperbox is just super fast. Let's go back to the preset area. Alright, so it looks like, I don't know. So purple means tuning only. I like this preset. off about the timing though. Let me see if that's. So what I might try to do here is just nudge all the 808s a little to the left. So let's hit Control A. We're gonna have to deselect that first note and just try to nudge everything just a little bit on the left side. Never mind, I think that's gonna compromise all the other drums. All right, so what we're gonna have to do here is add a delay. It's not easy to do, so let's go to audio effect, go to delay, turn the wet level all the way up to 100%, feedback all the way down, turn the sync mode off, and link your left and right, and turn it to the lowest value, and turn off any filtering. And this will delay this. Sample. So something sounds off. I can't tell exactly what it is. We're not gonna obsess about it though. But I'm pretty sure it's just the shaper box. Because now the 808 sounds, oh duh, okay, the notes are not quantized, that's why. So, okay, quantized didn't work apparently. Now what are all these little, God, Ableton, just keep stuff basic. Alright, so now we have the 808 back in time. Now let's turn shaper box back on. Let's turn this. Let's add shaper box to this sound here. Take out the snare, just throwing off perception. So now we don't need the delay, that was only to compensate. And now let's mess with this like bell tone, that shaper box. Already downloaded. Go to the library. Let's go to the pitch and time area. It's even hard to hear this. Let me turn off the metronome. So we're going to turn off the chords because it's hard to hear this tone. Sounds like the Jeopardy theme song, so let's not use that. It's a pretty cool preset here. Let's add some the erosion effect to it, so it can cut through a little bit more. Let's give it auto pan. It's time sync. Make it go faster. Let's also add tremolo, see what this sounds like. So now the sound has movement to it. So Ableton really does have a nice workflow when it comes to modifying audio, I will say that. And shaper box definitely helped. Something about the 808 timing I just don't like. I just can't figure out what is causing the delay. right, so what we're gonna do, because I can't figure out where the delay is, we're gonna use the time warp feature. And if I remember correctly, let me see, it's been a minute since I did all this, y'all. So let's right click, and I need to quantize the audio some type of way. So let's quantize, and I guess it's just based off of just whatever. So let's see if we can consolidate this, Command J. And basically we're just gonna quantize the audio so it doesn't have all these like random time offsets that's causing this 808 to sound delayed. So that will fix that. Let's consolidate that bell tone, do the same thing, double click in here, hit Command A, Control A, and then right click, quantize. So Ableton definitely it wins the audio manipulation award. Let's bring the bass back. I'm gonna change the drums. Some of these notes feel off though. Maybe it is off. Let me check the timing. It's hard to tell, y'all. Something just sounds delayed about the 808 and it's bothering my ear, but I don't want to obsess about it. All right, so lastly, let's add some drums in here. All right, so I got a new drum kit from, let me find it first. It's called the CM Spark Choral Drum Kit. Let's add some of these sounds in here. Okay, why is this not? Now I gotta figure out why my MIDI is not working. It's always something, y'all. All right, here we go. This one is smoother. It's a little more of a stop and go type snare. Did it record? Did it not record? Hold on, I don't think, let's do that again. All right, don't know why it's not recording, y'all. This is frustrating as crap. Let's do this again. Alright, so I wasn't armed for recording. Trying to figure out why this is acting weird. Okay, now it's acting normal. I don't know if I like the sound 100%. It's faded out. So now it's a little more bouncy because it has more decay curvature. Let's hit Command D to copy and paste that. Let's try to tune this. I'm tuning it up just a little bit. I might swap the 808 because something about this 808 is driving me insane about the timing of it. It's not on beat. the delay from these plugins. I don't know. All right, let's figure out a different 808. Kind of like this 808, it's just too short. And it's out of tune, so let's pull it up. So let's pull everything down 2 notes. Kind of like how short it is though. So more playful of a sound. Not gonna worry about the exact note on the bass. Let's go into the guitar. Let's quantize the guitar. I feel like we just need a little more rhythm. So on this sound here, let's add a delay. Put it on the wrong channel. That was it's kind of hard to hear the delay. I'm gonna do it by the millisecond. So now we're adding the danceability to the track. So I need something, maybe like a kick or a bass to fill in the gap. Bass, let me figure out the notes here. Here's where I would add the percussion. Let's record a kick in here. Alright, so now let's quantize those. So that kind of fills out the bottom end of the beat. So Ableton, I will say, it's a nice workflow. It's just some things are a headache, like loading drums. That takes way too long. Now let's add like some kind of hi-hat, and then we'll I feel like this, let me figure out. Yes, even though the buffer length is low, one of these plugins is adding a significant delay. All right, so now let's go to the hi-hat. Just gonna repeat that. I'm not gonna sit here and draw notes. Let's double click, Command A, Control U, quantize that. And we're gonna loop this. Command D. So this is probably where I'm gonna end this specific portion to the beat. I can go further, but there's like a weird delay on this beat. So I have a little filter. Now let's mix the entire track here. Let's add some soft clipping. Let's use the saturator. Let's add a compressor. right, so I'll say definitely with the help of Shaperbox and the audio effects in Ableton, that's how you guys can really chisel that sound together. But that time warp combined with Shaperbox, combined with the plugins I just showed you guys with the audio effects, that's how we can really bring our stuff to life. So definitely Ableton is definitely a dope melodic machine. All right, thank you guys for watching this game from busyworksbeats.com. To get these project files for free, go to busyworksbeats.com/betterbeatmaker. Peace out, guys.